Good morning from the office. Happy New Year. I'm your host, BKP. Welcome to Anything Goes. That's right, 2017. I'm your host, BKP. Boy, I am glad to be back. It was a long week last week. We put on the FYN TV website several videos, that you could look at throughout the week. And you can always go to our YouTube page. We tell you every day and check out some of our archives there. But it's good to be back, and yes, it's Anything Goes 2017. That's right, BKP. I'm telling you, I mean, let's put the warning up. Let's go ahead and throw the warning up. Let's get the new year started, Cole. Good to see you. Throw the warning up how dangerous this could be. There you go. Danger, Will Robinson. Danger. Z-bots detected. That's it. That's the warning. Now, every once in a while, when Cole feels things are getting dangerous, or I say, hey, we want to put the warning up. Warn them again, Cole. This is what they'll need a double dose here to get. There you go. Danger, Will Robinson. I'm telling you, there's danger out there. All right, now take that down. We call it Anything Goes. It's 2017. If you're over, I mean, you get a picture I just sent you. Yeah, is that you this morning? What I know I got for Christmas, fat. I'm sorry, folks. Is that you this morning?
Yeah.
Look at him. He is headed over to put his fat ass on a treadmill to get 2017 because that's one of his New Year's resolutions, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm already 3 minutes in. I wasn't going to do that this year. Say things that I shouldn't say. But you know what? If you're the little guy there and that's what you got was fat for Christmas, I'm for sure there's a company out there designing stretch material jeans with a fake size on them that will put your rear end in them in January. Anyhow, we have a lot to go over. I have 3 computers going on here. Got the command center. This right here, I wanted to keep this available. I found this little thing this weekend. I can attach it to this computer over here. And I think I'll keep this little thing here attached. And that's my pocket constitution. In case of emergency, I can grab that up. I want that readily available, so I put that over there this morning, pocket constitution. Anyway, yes, it's good to be back. 2017, good morning from the office with BKP. Anything goes, all right? It's one of those, where do you start? Well, first of all, I want to look a little bit at 2016. Now, everybody is glad to have 2016 over and in the books. So we like that one in the book. File it away, right? Put it in the file cabinet. 2016 is over. I actually enjoyed 2016 for multiple reasons. We elected in 2016 a new president. Actually, a president. We haven't had one in a long time. We actually, I would like to maybe start 2017 by not saying all the time a new president. Okay, let's start out. We elected a president. Okay, we haven't had the resemblance of anything like a president in years. So we elected a president in 2016 that gave us some memorable moments that we will never forget. Folks, am I right here? Is it 18 days? 18 days until the gang, one of the crookedest, most scandal-ridden administrations that nobody will look into or investigate, or the Republicans do not have the nerve to do anything about in the last 8 years, especially 6 of them that they've had the opportunity, at least through the House of Representatives. 18 days. 18 days and they're gone, folks. They're gone. I mean, the U-Hauls are pulling up now. They're out of there. 18 days. Okay, I wonder if the Obamas will steal half the furniture like the Clintons did when they go. All right, where to start? And I don't know where to start. We might this morning. We're here from 8 to 10. Let me give you a little bit of 2017, what we got going on. We are here from 8 to 10. BKP, good morning from the office. 5 days a week. From 8 to 10, anything goes. And on Fridays, we are broadcasting through the winter months. We're broadcasting at the Vault in downtown Blue Ridge from 8 to 10. And then when weather permits and we're available to go back outside. We'll be at Sycamore Crossing. So the bottom line is we spend our Friday mornings in Blue Ridge. We enjoy that with our friends there every Friday morning. Then from 10 to 10:30 will be the Katie Sassine Show. Now this week, I'm going to tell you because she's going to tell you this later on today or this week. I don't know when she's going to do it, but she's going to tell you she's 24 years old. She's going to tell you that. And I wouldn't tell you that. I would just leave you out there wondering, how old is this young lady? But she's 24. She's going to tell you that this week. And she's going to spend this week for you getting to know her a little bit, her getting her bearings straight here, getting her show together. So she'll spend this week working on her show, honing her craft, whatever you may call it, as she develops this great show, the Katie Sassine Show. You're not going to want to miss this. First of all, this is a brilliant, and I don't use that word lightly. I mean, I've only used that like 3 times right now, especially this year. Myself, obviously, right? Donald Trump, and then there's Katie Sassine. This is a brilliant young lady that her career is just something you're going to want to follow and pay attention to. She will be on today at 10, so 10 to 10:30. She has a 30-minute show 5 days a week. Then we have George's Opinion. Yes, it's George's Opinion, and absolutely, I mean, the guy's got a strong opinion, but I tell you, he hits the target. If you want somebody that just sticks it in the bullseye, you want to tune in to George's Opinion. That's 10:30 to 11:30. And then Under the Gold Dome this year, as the Georgia legislative session takes off, it starts, we will be doing Under the Gold Dome from 11:30 to 12 noon. And that will be 30 minutes that I will be discussing legislation and what's happening in the 2017 Georgia legislative session. Now, if you want to, while I'm on that one, if you want to get involved in that segment, if you are going to be in Atlanta under the Gold Dome talking to legislators down there, if you're going to be down there during the session and you would like to be a calling guest or a call-in the next day, what you've seen as you were at the Capitol, if you'd like to help us do research on that show, if you are a senator, a state senator, no matter where you're at within the state, we broadcast in North Georgia, or a representative anywhere in the state and you would like to be on the show, 706-889-9700. Send us a text or email us. Anything going on, if you'd like to come in and help me on the show with some things going on, anything going on in the session that you are researching and you want to send me your research, chief@fetchernews.com. So that's Under the Gold Dome. We will be here today. We're going to start that today at 11:30. We're going to give some more brief summary and go through some bullet points because today is a federal holiday. Schools are closed. Everybody's closed. But we want to get started back fresh Monday, January 2nd with FYNTV.com. So Under the Gold Dome will start at 11:30. And then at noon, we'll have a noonday newscast that focused on North Georgia. That is North Georgia. We won't be doing Donald Trump. We will make every attempt in that hour not to say Donald Trump. Say the secret word, win $100. I'm going to make every attempt in that hour not to say Donald Trump, but I may say Fannin County. I may say Dawson County, Gilmer County, Pickens. We'll put out some information in that hour, maybe some events that are going on. If you have events going on in the North Georgia area or you see news, get that to us for our noonday newscast. And that is chief@fetchernews.com or 706-889-9700. So that's how we're going to start the year. Let me call. How are you doing over there? I can't see you. See, I moved a little. It's to their right. But the scary thing, Cole, is I moved a little to the left. No, folks, I didn't. Now, there's people out there going to clip that later and say, I can prove BKP moved a little to the left. I moved a little to the left so we can start using more video and pictures and stuff like that. Right, Cole?
Yeah.
But I didn't really move a little to the left, right? You back me on that?
Yeah, I'll back you.
He'll back me on that. Good to have you back here, Cole. What did you get for Christmas, or how did you spend New Year's Eve, and what did you do over the holidays, Christmas and New Year's? Send me a message. I'll check it out. I've got the show phone here, 706-889-9700, chief@fetchernews.com. I got the command center going. You name it. Let me know. I went to an outstanding, I'm going to get this show going. I promise. I got 2 hours. Hell, I got all damn day. Ooh, I was going to try not to do that this year. Anyhow, I went to a great, 2016.
Wait, where were you going when you went 2016?
Yeah, but I just want to remember.
Okay.
Isn't that, I'm going to talk about this, 2016, isn't that the year, last year, isn't it the year we found out John Podesta's, his appetite for pizza, and every once in a while ordered a hot dog?
Hey.
I just saying, I wondered if that was 2016. Fake news, we're going to talk about fake news today. Let me tell you some of the things we are going to talk about seriously. We're going to talk about fake news. We're going to seriously get into that. We're going to get into the reason, we're going to get into the Russian hacking. Folks, the Russians did not hack the election. The fake news, we're going to break that down for you. I'm serious. We are going to get into a lot of great things today. The fake news, that's the New York Times, Washington Post, all the above, they want to lead you to believe that the election was hacked, but it was not hacked, okay? There was hacking that has taken place, but your election actually was not hacked, okay? We'll talk about that, all right, in a little bit. Obama, a scandal-free presidency. Okay, we'll go into that a little bit, the media circus. This will be the year, artificial intelligence, stay with me. Stay with me on this. We'll talk about this a little later. What do you think? This will be the year that artificial intelligence. Now, if you are, what was I talking about before I got off on this so I can come back to it, Cole?
I thought you went to the party or something.
Yeah, we'll get back to the party in a minute. The artificial intelligence. Okay, folks, you are living in a world of artificial intelligence. Your computers are tracking what stores you like. If you click on a tie that you like, there's going to be 19 tie ads come up on you. Next thing you know, they'll have you believing you can't live without this tie. No, I'm serious. Artificial intelligence, okay? They are actually using artificial intelligence to define which news feeds show up on your computer. Watch and see, okay? This will be the year, and we will go deeper into this, okay? This will be the year 2017 that everybody's going to be looking for the truth, okay? The media took such a hit. Now, we've known for years, us on the right, wherever we're at here, defenders of the truth. You know what? Write that down, defenders of the truth. We need to do a superhero comic. Do they already have that, or did I just come up with something? I got it recorded, so it's mine. Defenders of the truth. We ought to be like, we ought to get some graphics done, and invent our superheroes. You know what I mean?
Defenders of the truth.
Yeah. So us defenders of the truth's out there. Somebody's got to defend it. This year, they will lead you to believe through artificial intelligence what is the truth and what is fake news. That's the only way they possibly can recover from the beating they took last year in the media, and they've been doing this all along. But this year, you have to understand, there's always a disaster or something takes place that it's so urgent for us to find out the truth, for us to be defended, be protected, all these things. So the media for years have been altering the news to manipulate, mind control. Now artificial intelligence is going to take over. This whole year, I don't know if it was a setup, I'm not going down that road, but this whole entire year, you have to understand, fell right into the fake news narrative, which now, what can they do? They can, Mark Zuckerberg with Facebook, they could help us. Well, hell, that's what we needed. We needed help figuring out reality, fact, fiction, all the above. You know, we needed help with that. So they're going to come right along and say, you know what, we understand, I'm getting sidetracked, but I have to go with this. I understand, they're going to come along and they're going to say, I understand what 6% of the people feel that the media actually tells the truth. The ABC, NBC, you know, New York Times, Washington Post, list goes on, okay? Don't want to leave anybody out, all right? CNN, all right? But this is a year where they're going to say, okay, what we're going to do is we're going to help identify fake news, all right? We're going to help identify it. And I'm going to get further into that. I better let this go now because I want to get to the party. I've got 3 minutes and we're going to go to break. But that's what we're going to get to. Alexa, is this news story real or fake? The news story is fake. I have checked with the Washington Post and the New York Times, both saying the story has inaccurate data. Alexa says fake. Artificial, huh? Oh, he could. You pulled that off on your own. Cole went rogue. Danger, Will Robinson. Z-bots detected. I love it, Cole. It was time for danger there, wasn't it, Cole? Danger. Yeah, I'm serious. That's what's going to happen. Alexa, is this story true? We have run this through the reputable sources of the Post and Times, and we consider it fake. Hey, it's fake. Alexa said it's fake. They're feeding me these news stories. Come on. Artificial intelligence, I'm telling you now, 2017, we will be searching for what is true, false in the media, and they're going to fight for our brains. I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. All right, we're going to move right along. Went to a party, New Year's Eve. I absolutely loved the party. I loved the party. I had a good time. Not a party-going guy, just not a party-going guy. I mean, you know, I drink water. You know, I'm not. I mean, just not a party-going guy, just not. I mean, I usually stay home, watch Ryan Seacrest. Yes, you know, I usually do, and Mariah Carey screwed it all up. I could care less. Folks, if you're out there listening to this show, waiting for me to do a whole story on Mariah Carey, I could care less. I could absolutely care less. I usually, you know, from a kid, I used to rush in and watch Dick Clark, and then after Dick Clark, you know, Ryan Seacrest, the ball drops, you know, kiss the wife, go to bed, it's over, 2017, here you are. But no, me, I'm out partying. Had a great time. I want to thank our host, Saturday night for a great time, great party, great friends. Cole, I have no proof, and there'll be no proof played on this show. But BKP did a little karaoke Saturday night. Don't let that out there, okay? Don't let that out there. I'm going to take a break. When I get back, we're going to get right into it. What did John Kerry? There's so much news. No, I don't care. I'm not insensitive. I'm not. I'm really not. But I don't care if if Michael's, what's his name? John Michaels, what was his name? Is dead. The guy that sang "Wake Me Up Before You Go," the little gay guy over there in Europe, the heroin addict. I don't care. George Mike, I don't care. I hate it. I'm not insensitive. I hate to see harm, but you know, I don't care. Hey, I'm your host, BKP. When we get back, what did John Kerry's quote, "The truth is," What did his quote about Israel really mean? We're going to tell you that when we come back. Democrats are trying to be relevant. Chuck E. Schumer is trying to be relevant. And you know what? I do not give shout outs to Chuck Todd from Meet the Press. I found all the liberal slants in it, but I want to talk a little bit about a show he did concerning the media Sunday, Meet the Press, and the Russian hacking. Yes, we'll come right back into that. You know what? I think I found what could lift McDonald's sales. I really do. You know, they've been in the crapper for 8 years with the Obama, you know, and everything like that, and they're trying to reinvent, I'm telling you, the McTrump.
McTrump?
Yes. Launch a sandwich, the McTrump, put it in a gold oven, go totally and freak the EPA out. One, put it in one of those styrofoam boxes. You remember you're too young for that, Cole. You remember the styrofoam boxes? And then, you know, we had to get the recycled paper box to put the Big Mac in, you know, the little Get the recycled box, the styrofoam box that'll freak the EPA out, and make the McTrump, and your sales will go through the roof. They'll be huge. Let's go to break, Cole. We'll be right back. As you can see, get the pitchforks out. We're going to talk about pitchforks when I get back too. Cole, get us to break here. Good morning from the office. BKP, anything goes.